Welcome to the Sensitive Mind Show.
Your purpose in life as a sensitive is to experience the deeper parts of the mind, to move beyond fear and to manage your energy, no matter the circumstance. I'm going to show you, as a sensitive, how you can maximise your talents and feel comfortable in your own skin. For show notes and to join the conversation, visit heidisawyer.com/mind.
Welcome to the Sensitive Mind Show, a new show for sensitives brought to you in conjunction with the much-loved author and speaker Heidi Sawyer. Heidi is someone who has embraced her skills and is leading us to a life of increased meaning and personal understanding. I'm Robbie Daly. Heidi, you're very welcome to the Sensitive Mind Show.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to get into the first question. Heidi, can you explain to our listeners who the show is aimed at and why you are so passionate about helping sensitives find their true path?
I'm interested in the sensitive person. So that's the sensitive individual who there is a school of thought that there is a portion of the population that is born with an extra sensitive nervous system. And what that means generally is that those people are naturally more of a feeler type of person than the average member of the population. So they feel other people's thoughts and emotions. They feel their own thoughts and emotions in quite a strong way, and sometimes get a little bit confused between their own and perhaps someone else's. So they're easily influenced by other people's energies. So perhaps, for instance, a sensitive will sit next to someone on a train or a bus or something, minding their own business, reading a book or something, and all of a sudden their emotions change, their mood changes, and perhaps they start to feel a bit agitated, and they think, well, why am I feeling agitated? I don't understand. And feeling a bit odd sitting next to someone or the person that's just sat next to them. What they're not understanding is that they're picking up on the thoughts and feelings and emotions of that person. So perhaps that person that sat down next to them has recently had an argument or something, and their energy is feeling a bit jaded by it. What will happen for a sensitive is that they will pick that up. They will pick that up in their emotions and perhaps confuse it with their own. So I'm very passionate about helping the sensitive find their true path, because what they experience in life can be a little bit confusing, because they're not sure when it's their own, when it's someone else's, and when it's their imagination, because generally most sensitive individuals are also highly intuitive. So they tend to kind of pick up on things before they happen. They may even find themselves very attracted to certain colours, certainly the pinks and the lilacs. They may know who's on the phone before they pick it up, and that's without caller ID, of course. They may know to contact someone who they haven't spoken to in a while, but know that they need to. Perhaps that person needs a bit of support or help or something. The sensitive individual has a naturally very empathetic nature. So I'm passionate about helping them find their place in this world, but also to understand who they are as individuals, because sensitives in this world are the minority. It's not a majority. It's thought to be around about 15 to 20% of the population have this kind of more sensitive nervous system than the average person.
What do you say to the person who thinks this is a load of hyped up mumbo jumbo?
Well, I would say that everybody is entitled to their opinion. So if someone has the opinion that it's a load of hyped up mumbo jumbo, then so be it. You know, that's the way they want to look at it. But I can understand from some perspectives where people would say that. And certainly if something seems a little bit too wacky and far out there, then I'm not surprised that they would perhaps see it as a load of mumbo jumbo. But I think anybody and everybody can understand that every person has some sort of intuitive instinct at some level or another. Maybe you know, some people have it at a very low level, whereas others have it at a very high level. Obviously, for the sensitive, intuitive person, it's something that's very natural to them. But I think even the most skeptical of people would have some sort of understanding that maybe there's something bigger in our world than just the normal everyday sense of self. And I think that that's becoming more and more obvious to people. But yes, people are entitled to their opinion. But at the same time, I'm not trying to appeal to everybody. I've only got things to say really for the sensitive. I'm not here to try and convince anybody to change their mind or preach to anybody by any stretch of the imagination. All I'm here to do is help the sensitive individual understand themselves and perhaps understand themselves a little better so they feel a bit more confident in this world, and also that they feel very comfortable in their sensitive nature, and rather than see it as something that's holding them up, is to see it as something to be proud of, to see it as something that distinguishes them from the norm, really. That they understand that their intuitive self, their inclination to help people, that they're always there to help, that it's a sign of strength, not a sign of weakness.
So Heidi, let's start off the show with a nice and easy light question. Why are we human beings here?
Well, if you call that nice and easy. Well, I would say that really what we're here to do in this world is to master the emotions in a physical body. Now, I know that sounds maybe a little bit complicated, but what's happened, I think, for most of society is that we have got to a very materialistic understanding of how the world works. So we generally kind of see ourselves as this kind of physical everyday self that's got to go and find this sort of mystical unconscious part of ourselves that you could equate as being spiritual, rather than understanding that we are in fact spiritual. We're having a physical expression, if you like. So we're here in a physical body to understand ourselves better, not to go and find our spirit. And I think what happens is that it's got kind of messed up a little bit, and we see it generally as the other way round, that we're a physical body trying to discover something or go and get something. What we don't realize is that it's already there. So I would say also within that the spirit of us, the spirit of who we are, has no fear. I think the physical element of us has fear, and I think we have it in order to protect the physical body, because if you were to think about it in terms of the spiritual self you would see as an essence of who we are. So that essence wouldn't have any idea of life and death. It would have an understanding of just life or being. And I think our psyche has to experience or understand fear in order to understand the preservation of the physical self. But I think what's happened is fear has become too large. It's become something that's taken over a part of our own minds or our perspective on things. And I think the reason that we're here in this physical world is to perhaps get fear in perspective so that we can marry the spiritual side of ourselves with the emotional side. So therefore, the spiritual part of our lives and the physical part of our lives operate together rather than independently of each other.
Now, I see spirituality all around me. Why do you think we are so fascinated with it, or is it just a passing interest?
Well, in terms of spirituality all around us, I think certainly now you see it more in terms of films and even some of the things that are have certainly become extremely popular, especially around children, for instance, like Harry Potter. Very sort of things that are engaged as far as the kind of spiritual or the mystical, if you like. I think people have become more fascinated with it in recent times because I think it's something that's been lost, and I think we're trying to find it again or find some element of faith So for some people, their faith is in something that's religious, and for others, their faith is in themselves or having some kind of deeper connection. And whether that is seen in a particular way of following something, or it's seen within their own idea of spirituality. So I think, is it a passing interest? No, I don't think it is, because I think it's an intrinsic part of our nature, even though we may have sidelined it.
Exactly. I've just started out on the road as a sensitive. I'm just wondering, have I arrived too late to this fantastic party?
No.
That's good.
It's an ongoing party. And I would say it's never too late to join. Certainly, in my experience, I think people find, for instance, some of the things that I offer to people when they're ready. So when they're ready to perhaps discover a little bit more about themselves, or certainly in the way in which I present it, how I see things is it's not the way, it's a way. So the people who kind of find what it is that I have to offer in terms of the party, find it when the time is right for them. So no, I don't think you can ever arrive to the party too late.
Well, that's good news. Now, you've been studying spirituality and especially the tree of life for many years. You must have so many incredible stories of transformation. Why do you feel understanding the sensitive soul's journey is so important?
I think understanding the sensitive soul's journey for the sensitive is incredibly important, because I think it opens new avenues to life. It opens the avenue, for instance, of being able to see around corners. So for the sensitive to understand their own path, it makes it much easier for them to understand why certain things happen in life, and they don't then take it quite so personally. So it makes things much easier, it makes things much calmer, and it makes their life not only changeable for themselves, but for the many people that are in their life, their family, their friends. And I've seen, yes, of course, I've seen many incredible stories of transformation over the years. And I know I get very emotional about these people, and they laugh at it. They think it's hilarious. And I do, not because I've done anything, because I don't see it that I've done anything, even though they say, oh, thank you, Heidi. I haven't done anything. All I've done is help facilitate their ability to see something. They're the ones with the skill. They're the ones who've had the openness and the courage to adjust something through an understanding of their particular journey. So yes, I use the tree of life as a ways and means of them having a deeper ability to connect as far as that's concerned. Some of the incredible stories that I've seen, that I've come across, all of these things. If you take something that's quite normal, the kind of thing that happens a lot for people in terms of challenges, let's say a divorce. People going through traumatic life changes, whether they've chosen for it or they haven't. Let's say that, or big job changes, that kind of stuff. I've seen amazing attitudes in the sensitive once they've understood part of their journey. Why? Because they have a naturally empathetic nature, so they know how to connect with people, but also to understand them. They don't carry bitterness. They really don't carry it. It's not within their nature. They can't keep it. So when they really understand what their journey is, they also understand the journey of the other people in their life. So to give you as an example, some of the things that I've seen, let's say a couple going through divorce, I may have dealt with one or the other, never both of them. I would never say that I would deal with both of them, but I may have had contact with one or the other. And when I've explained to them their understanding, their learning through the sensitive soul's pathway, but also perhaps what their ex-partner is going through, I've seen incredible instances where people have been able to separate and go their different ways in a very peaceful format, where where children have been involved, where people have one person, I can think of particularly off the top of my head, when they went through their divorce, they were worried that their ex-partner wasn't going to take it favourably, which they didn't. But I explained to them why, what it was about, what they were going through. And what happened for that particular sensitive was that they then understood them, and they understood how to handle that person. And now, it must have been a good 10 years that they've been divorced. Now, they still have good relationship with each other in terms of their parenting skills. They can joint parent their kids to the extent that I know they had a bit of trouble with one of them who's become a teenager. They were able to see it through a difficult phase jointly and very reasonably, and something that I would say that anyone would be proud of. People's lives change, relationships change, of course they do, but what I've seen as far as the sensitive is concerned, that they've changed that with empathy, with understanding, and releasing the victim mentality once they understand the purpose of their journey and how to move it forward.
Absolutely. Can you explain to our listeners what the Tree of Life is and how it can help us? Okay,
what the Tree of Life is, it is a ways and means of understanding how the universe works. Now, it takes its form in several ways. Literally is the Tree of Life, but its roots, its roots come from. It's not a literal tree. Its roots come from the Kabbalistic principles of how you look at things. Now, there's two forms of Kabbalah. There's one with a K, which is based in the ancient Hebrew tradition, and there's the one with the Q, which is based more in the spiritual way of looking at things. It's a slightly more modern approach. Now, I tend to look at it in terms of the Kabbalah with a Q rather than a K, and how I see it as being something that's of value, definitely to the sensitive individual, is that it's a way of mapping life and mapping out where things occur, why they occur, how it all links in terms of who we are as the everyday self, who we are as our thoughts, our feelings, the subconscious, how we direct things, what the wider influences are. We can also filter into that maybe our understanding of the whole self, the challenge, but also when people feel that they have a strong connection to any kind of guided energy, or they feel that someone who's been special in their life, who's perhaps passed, and they want to have a deeper connection with them, but they want to understand how that connection occurs. Is it real? Is it imagined? Is it just part of everything? Is it part of the ether? The Tree of Life can give a tremendous understanding to all those little bits that perhaps they've picked up over their life. It can give a tremendous understanding and a kind of, okay, that's how it works. It's a fantastic tool, and it's a fantastic tool of understanding.
I see on your interpretation of the Tree of Life, and by the way, our audience can download from the show's website, heidisawyer.com/mind, their own copy. One picture in particular caught my eye, and it's in the middle of the tree. What looks like a butterfly. Why am I so drawn to that?
Well, you're drawn to the butterfly. All of the pictures that I've got on my Tree of Life, they're not the kind of things that you would find on every Tree of Life. Of course, anyone can look up the Tree of Life and see it. But on my particular Tree of Life, this is, these are my kind of symbolic meanings, which are ways and means of giving the sensitive mind something to connect with. So the sixth vibration, which is right at the center point of what's called the consciousness line, is the butterfly. Yes, that is a butterfly emerging from the chrysalis. So for the sensitive, they often experience challenge in their life, not because it's it's a form of punishment, or they've done something bad in, many sensitives, for instance, ask me, they say, well, have I done something bad in a previous life? Why has this one been so difficult at times? Why have I been faced with so much challenge? Am I being punished for something? No. And the butterfly in the soul energy, the sixth vibration, is very symbolic of that. It's right at the center point of the consciousness line. You've got all of the a lot of the what's called the psychic pathways coming into the sixth vibration. In order for a butterfly to survive, it has to push against the wall of the chrysalis. Now, there's been experiments, and I'm sure they've been with many people, including the fascination with probably, young boys. Certainly, I know I have a young son who would be very fascinated to do that, which is to try and slice open a chrysalis to see how the butterfly then pushes its way out. Well, where that's been done is the realization is that the butterfly dies, and it dies because its wings aren't strong enough. Because part of its expression of life, part of its survival, part of its growth has come through make it being so hard to get out of that chrysalis. So I think you've been drawn to it, Robbie, quite frankly, because it's a symbolism of life, definitely for the sensitive, which is, sometimes the sensitive will have challenge in their life, not as a means of punishment, but as a means of growth. And what I always try and do is show you, or I do my best to, is to show you what the growth is, so that you then become comfortable with it and you start to feel safe, even if it's been something that's been deeply uncomfortable. And I know what that feels like. I've been through many, many experiences of the path of the sensitive in terms of the challenge, whether it's been all kinds of challenge, physical challenge, all of those types of things, because
Sure. Yeah.
I think in order to understand your path, I have to have experienced some of that myself. And so yes, I think all of us as sensitives, because we have this very strong empathetic nature, at some level we've had challenge, and for some people it's literally, and others it may have been emotionally, and for other people, it may be a series of things, one after the other, but it's there as a growth path. It's not there as a punishment thing, and I think that's an important thing to understand.
Now, the title of this episode is Sensitives Embrace Your Skills and Lead Us. Now, over the next number of weeks, the Sensitive Mind Show will help you embrace your skills and lead us, a calling, if you will. But Heidi, can you explain why the role of the sensitive is so important in society?
I would say that the role of the sensitive is very important in society, because I think, and this is through my experience of the sensitive, I think that the sensitive individual holds others to a higher standard. And I think, the sensitive can be quite withdrawn in many aspects. So they can be, because they feel so many things, they think, oh gosh, I'm not into confrontation, because it does actually physically hurt a sensitive, most certainly in the solar plexus region. That's, in the center part of the stomach. So they tend not to do that. But when something is really important to them, and it's got a moral to it, when it's something that can't be ignored, they're up there and they're in there, and they're fighting for a change of attitude, or they will vocalize it. So they will hugely vocalize when something is out of balance, it's out of kilter, and it's not right. So the sensitive is very important in society, because I really think that they do hold others to a higher standard. And sometimes those people don't like it, but you know what? They know deep down that they're right.
Sure. Well, now, next week we start climbing the tree. Now, what does that mean, and how do we begin this journey?
Okay, so what we're going to be doing is climbing the tree. What it means is that we're going to have a look at for instance, how the consciousness line works, which is the central line. So we're going to start with the physical self as the 110 energy. So what I'm going to do is obviously explain what that means, explain what that means to the sensitive in general, how it affects how you operate in life, how it affects your everyday conscious mind, how it affects your relationship dynamics, what it means to be a sensitive as far as that's concerned, and how it connects to the deeper part of yourself, whether your natural skills are perhaps drawn towards a fascination with the healing arts, the intuitive side, or you're just plain too sensitive.
Heidi, I must say you've really captured my interest with this. How can I explore this myself this week? Is there anything you'd recommend I can do between now and our next show next week?
Well, I would say what you need to do is most certainly, have a look at the things that I've got there that are on the website, which are there to utilize for you to become more comfortable with understanding and to explore the things that are on there, because even if you're just having a look at the Tree of Life, the pictures on there are not they're not they're not computer drawn pictures. It's art, okay? And the reason that it's art is because it's there as a ways and means for you to be able to connect with a part of yourself, even if you don't fully understand it. Part of the deeper aspect of you kind of feels a connection with it, even if you're not fully engaged with it right now. So have a look, and what you'll find is as the weeks go on, it all starts to fit together and make sense to you, and make sense to you as far as your understanding is concerned as a sensitive.
Heidi, I want to thank you for joining me on the Sensitive Mind Show this week, and look forward to next week. You've been listening to the Sensitive Mind Show with myself, Robbie Daly, and our resident expert, Heidi Sawyer. The title of next week's episode is Am I on the Right Path? We look forward to seeing you again next week. Goodbye.
I hope you enjoyed this session of the Sensitive Mind podcast. If you'd like to share it with other sensitive people who you know would benefit, then please do tell them about the show's website, www.heidisawyer.com/mind.